What's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. I want to talk to you today about something that's really messed up. And before I jump into it, I'm going to say this. There's an old term that says snitches get stitches, or whatever it's called, right? And there's this big ongoing thing in the street about, if you're a snitch, something bad should happen to you, this, that, or whatever. Now, take that phrase or that opinion any way you want to take it. Some people are for it, some people are against it. But the thing is, you can't pick and choose what you want to snitch about. And this story right here is sickening. This gentleman right here is Delonte Edmond Geiger Sr. And what Mr. Geiger has done, there's no prison or no type of rehabilitation for what, society thinks they can fix him of what he did. This guy right here, Delonte Geiger, is accused of taking a 60-year-old woman who he thought snitched on him and doing the unspeakable. I'm going to play this video clip, let you guys see what he did. And I want you guys to pay specific attention to how he acts when he's in the court and how he feels as though he's a victim because something doesn't go his way, and watch his response. Check it out.
$750,000?
That's correct.
A man accused of stabbing a woman and stuffing her in a container flips out and then flips off the judge. This guy, furious that his bond was $750,000. Meanwhile, the victim here is lucky to be alive. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brian Duffy.
And I'm Tiffany Tucker. 19 News cameras were rolling as that suspect went off in court today. Our CNN New Yorker has been on this story from the very beginning. She joins us live now from the Justice Center with new details on this horrific case. See, I don't think I've ever seen anybody flip off a judge like that.
Tiffany and Brian, this case has made headlines all around the world. Delonte Edmond Geiger Sr. is charged with attempted murder and other felony crimes related to the torture of the 60-year-old woman. And get this, even though he pled not guilty today at his first appearance, he actually confessed to those crimes to police earlier this month. Cleveland police say officers made the gruesome discovery at Edmond Geiger's home near West 97th in Lorraine after they were tipped off by a woman who said the man showed her photos of the victim tied up in the basement. After searching the house twice, officers say they heard what sounded like a heavy object being dragged across the front porch and moaning calls for help. That's when police say they found a woman stuffed and folded inside of a 3x3 plastic container, her body motionless with the lid sealed. Miraculously, officers say the woman was still alive and told them she was paralyzed and in pain. She was taken to Metro Health with life-threatening injuries. Edmond Geiger Sr. was arrested and charged, booked into jail on $500,000 bond. Monday morning, he pled not guilty to the charges and took issue with the fact that the judge raised his bond.
$750,000?
That's correct, and there's also a probation hold.
Well, okay, can y'all lift the hold and at least let me try to post bond? I don't think everybody in the courtroom got $750,000.
You'll have to speak with the judge assigned to this case, which is Judge Holly Gillen.
I'm about to fire. I need a new judge. I need a site judge and everything. That's crazy. Why y'all open my fire?
And when the judge didn't reply to him, he flipped her off. His next court date has not been set.
Well, guys, that's him. 31-year-old Delonte Edmond Geiger. This guy right here is scum. Hands down. Did you see him flip the judge off? Like she getting on his nerves. Or she doing him wrong. This man took a 60-year-old woman, of course, the video didn't tell you. I had to do a little research and thought she was a snitch, or what she was labeled as a snitch. She snitched on him or something, right? Woman old enough to be his mother. So he snitched on her. So supposedly he picked her up. So he knew her. So he picked her up in a car, took her back to his house where he beat, stabbed, and tortured her for days. This happened earlier this month. He beat her, stabbed her, and tortured her. Then he threw her in a tote, a 3-foot by 3-foot tote container. Had her in the house, taking pictures of her, of his handiwork. Then he got caught bragging to a girl, hey, I killed this chick. Look, I had her in the house. What the girl do? Wasn't told. Wasn't snitched on him. Now he locked up. When they went over there to find him, they went and made 2 welfare checks to look for this woman at his house. So when they say welfare checks, I don't know if she was staying there with him, you know, or she was like a frequent visitor over there, the way they knew, okay, we can go back again. Because I guess the lady kept saying, yo, she's there, she's there. Second time they go there, first time they went, didn't find anything. Second time they go there, they feel a heavy object sounding like it's being dragged across the front porch. Go upstairs. He's trying to get rid of the body while the police in the basement searching. Stupid. He gets up there in the courtroom. Oh, but first of all, why was his bond originally $75,000? And he just tortured somebody, stabbed them, and is a public threat. Why? Where does the justice system get these bail amounts where they come up, okay, this, for what he did, this is what he needs to get? Most people can't afford these bails, but at $7,500, you don't know what kind of family he come from. He might come from a good family that's well off. And they might be like, oh, well, he's sick. We'll just keep him around us and, you know, we'll pay his bond, $7,500, 10%, and he might get out. But think about it. This woman is still out here fighting for her life. Last report, guys, she's on a ventilator. She's not doing too well. You know what I'm saying? All this because she supposedly said something about him to the wrong people. But guys, I'm telling you something. And like I keep bringing it up, it seems like it's a big thing about women. There are people out here, especially a lot of men that are in the street. When you're doing street shit, it's no holds barred between the sexes. It's not. They don't care what, as long as you interfere. When you start interfering with what they're trying to do out there, they're going to treat you like you're not human. This guy right here need to get his human card revoked. For real, he need to get his human card revoked. How can you get, listen, they always say everybody's due to a fair trial and all this other stuff, right? Innocent until proven guilty. He admitted that he did this. Once he admitted that he did it, his bail went up to what? $750,000. He's standing there in awe. Oh, I need another judge. I need another lawyer. I need another this. I need another that. You need to shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. For real. Because what you did was unspeakable. That's somebody's mom, grandmom possibly. You understand? I mean, this is not, man, he victimized that woman. Listen, if that woman did so much to you, and it's not the fact that he did something, because, you know, people always feel like they got to do something when they out in the street with this snitch bullshit. You could have just smacked her. You could have hit her. But the torturing her and then parading the photo around the people, showing your handiwork, this is what I do. Savage nature. You treated this woman like she's not human. You had her suffering. You should follow the same fate. You shouldn't have no rights. They need to take you right out and back to the courthouse and give you 2 shots to the dome because you already admitted it. We ain't gonna waste taxpayer money with you and deal with the trial to see if you can get off, even though you admitted it already. That's my thing. When somebody admits something, why they even got to have a trial? Give him his time right there, or just take him to the chopping block. Because a lot of these people out here, man, I'm telling you, they revel in dumb shit. Such as him. He in there, he laughing and joking. You damn near killed somebody. And it's funny, you in court. I need to, you see how stupid his face was? He making these fucking stupid faces Something wrong with motherfuckers, man. Something is wrong. This guy is a major league moron. You can see he got some type of disability. Something wrong with your head? Don't worry. We'll take you out back and blow it off. Guys, man, this story right here is crazy. And it's like, men get victimized and we're used to violence. We fight wars and stuff like this. But from a female standpoint, I got a lot of female viewers. I'm talking to you right now. From a female standpoint, do you notice what I'm noticing where like the crimes against women are getting more and more brutal? Like the situation with the nurse that got kidnapped from the hospital and tortured about, luckily they got the guy. But I mean, man, this is like a growing thing. It's like no more respect between the sexes. And this is dangerous because when people don't care and it get to where everybody don't care, all hell's going to break loose. I mean, it's starting now, but damn, what this guy did, man, you can't even put him under jail. I just end him real quick. That's a 60-year-old woman. You did it like that. Luckily, she survived. I don't know if she can speak or not. Well, they did say that she said she was paralyzed. She couldn't move. But that might have been just fear. And I want you to really think about something. I just want you to think. This woman was going through hell. I don't know how long he had her. It doesn't specify, and it doesn't specify the name of the lady. But I wonder how long he had her. And just the fact and the fear of when he comes back, what else is he going to do to you? Or is this my last day on earth? Will somebody ever find me? I know when they took that lid off and she seen the police and then she realized she was in the safety when she was on the stretcher or whatever, being taken to the hospital, it was an overwhelming relief. Seriously, it was an overwhelming relief. Man, to have that kind of stress on you and fear is intolerable. Nobody should go through that type of shit. There's a lot of animals out here that relish in doing that to people. This guy right here need his head peeled off. That's just me. As always, I'm Steve with the Dynamic Reason channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully this lady will make a full recovery. You guys take care.